Dear SYBCom student, today we are going to learn Partnership Final Accounts, Lecture 2nd. Profit and Loss Appropriation Account. The net profit as shown by profit and loss account before appropriation, which cannot be divided among the partners. Therefore, profit and loss appropriation account is prepared to ascertain the not profit after all the adjustments regarding interest on capital, interest on drawings, salary to partners, etc. The net profit as shown by the profit and loss appropriation account is divided among the partners in their profit sharing ratio. It has the following features. विद्यार्थी मित्रो, आपण प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट बनवत असताना काही ॲडजस्टमेंट विचारात घ्यावे लागतात आणि त्या ॲडजस्टमेंट असतात इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग्स आणि सॅलरी. The net profit as shown by the profit and loss appropriation account is divided among the partners in their profit sharing ratio. It has the following features. First, it is the second section of the revenue account. Second, it begins with net profit before adjustment and ends with net profit after adjustments. Third, the adjustments regarding interest on capital, interest on drawings, salaries to partners are made in this account. Fourth, the net profit as shown by this account is divided between the partners in their profit sharing ratio. Then balance sheet. The balance sheet is a statement of financial position of a business at a given date. It should be noted that balance sheet shown the financial position of the business on a particular date. It is true only on the date. Balance sheet is prepared after the preparation of trading, profit and loss account and profit and loss adjustment account. Balance sheet is not an account, it is only a statement showing assets and liabilities of the business as on the date of its preparation. The details regarding preparation of balance sheet are already covered in the last year. Pro forma trading account of Messrs dash dash for the year ended. Debit side, to opening stock, to purchases less returns, net purchases. To carriage inwards, carriage on purchases. To freight on purchases, to royalty royalty on purchases, to import duty, to dock charges, to wages of productive, to wages manufacturing, to wages and salary, to motive power, to oil, grease, coal, water, fuel, to heating and lighting, to factory rent, to factory insurance, to works manager salary, to gross profit total. By sales less returns, net sales. By loss by fire, gross. By loss of goods by theft. By goods taken by partner. By goods distributed as free samples. By closing stock. By gross loss carried down. Total. Pro forma profit and loss account. After the gross profit oblique loss is ascertained, a profit and loss account is prepared To find out net profit or net loss during the period, profit and loss account follows. Profit and loss account of Messrs dash dash for the year ended dash dash debit side, credit side. Debit to gross loss brought down, to staff salaries, to office rent, to taxes, to insurance, to printing and stationery, to postage and telegram, to general expenses, to Sunday expenses, to conveyance, to traveling expenses, to sales commission, to carriage on sales, to advertising, to export duty, to forwarding charges, to discount allowed, to trade expenses, to interest paid, to legal charges, to audit fees, to repairs and renewals, to bad debts written off, to motor van maintenance, to depreciation, to miscellaneous expenses, to loss by fire, to professional charges, to loss on sale of fixed asset, to net profit carried down, total. Credit side by gross profit, by discount received, by commission received, by interest received, by miscellaneous receipts, by provision for discount on creditors, by dividend on investment, by profit on sale of fixed assets, net, then total. Profit and loss appropriation account. After preparing profit and loss account, the profit and loss appropriation account is prepared as follows. Profit and loss appropriation account of Messrs for the year ended, debit side, credit side. To balance brought down net loss, to transfer to reserve, to interest on capital as per partners XYZ, to salaries oblique commission to partners XYZ, to interest on partners loan, to capital oblique current account profit XYZ partners total, then credit side by balance brought down, net profit by interest on drawings XYZ partners, by capital oblique current account loss XYZ partners, total. Pro forma balance sheet. Balance sheet as at so and so here. Liability side, asset side. Capital account, a balance sheet as per last balance sheet. Add interest on capital, add salary of A partner, add share of profit less share of loss less drawings less interest on drawings, net balance outer. Next, partner B balance, add interest on capital, add salary to B, add share of profit total, less share of loss, less drawings, less interest on drawings, total after deduction of above factor outer. Loan of mortgage, sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses, income received in advance, bank overdraft, total. Asset side, goodwill, land and building, less depreciation, then plant and machinery, less depreciation, furniture, less depreciation, investments, patents, closing stock, sundry debtors, less RDD, net balance outer. Bills receivable, insurance claim, prepaid expenses, outstanding income, bank balance, cash on hand, then total adjustments in order to ensure that profit and loss account and balance sheet disclose the true position of business. It is necessary to make certain adjustment while preparing the final accounts. It is to be ascertained that all the items of expenses and income shown in the profit and loss account are relating to the accounting year only. If there are certain expenses paid relating to next year or previous year, they should be properly adjusted. Similarly, the expenses of the current year, if not paid, have to be taken into account. Adjustment at glance. My dear student, now here we have to learn the adjustments and effects of adjustment in profit and loss account and appropriation account, and also in balance sheet we have to see here. आपणाला इथे ॲडजस्टमेंट प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंटशी संबंधित आहे आणि त्याचे बॅलन्स शीटला होणारे परिणाम या गोष्टी आपण ते बघणार आहोत. टोटल 29th adjustment here. 29th adjustments effects we have to keep properly in your mind and you should use for solve the problem. It is a very essential. Following items given in the trial balance appear once only. पहा इथे काही घटक असे दिलेले आहेत की ते घटक ट्रायल बॅलन्समध्ये एकदाच दिसतात आणि ते घटकांचा परिणाम कुठे होतो हे आपणाला पाहणं गरजेचं आहे. हिअर वी हॅव टू सी द इफेक्ट्स ऑफ फॉलोइंग आयटम्स given in the trial balance appear once only. First item, closing stock, show on asset side in the balance sheet. Second, outstanding expenses, show on liability side in balance sheet. Third, outstanding income, show on asset side in the balance sheet. Fourth, expenses paid in advance, show on asset side in balance sheet. Fifth, income received in advance, show on liability side in balance sheet. 6. Depreciation, show on debit side of profit and loss account. 7th, provision for depreciation, deduct from assets in balance sheet on asset side. Unusual adjustments on admission of partners. Adjustments in final accounts on admission of partner. On admission of a partner, the necessary adjustments are required to be made regarding goodwill, accumulated profits, capital contribution, etc. If a new partner is admitted on the first day of the accounting year, he will be get his share of profit earned during the entire year. If a partner is admitted on 1st January, he will get his share of profit earned during the year ended 31st December. However, if a new partner is admitted on any date during the accounting year, he can share the profit earned after the date of admission to be herein. If he is admitted on 4th July, he will be share the profits earned after 1st July. Hence, the total profit must be divided into two parts wise: profit before admission and profits after admission. This is to be done as follows. Steps. First, prepare columnar profit and loss account showing columns before admission and after admission. विद्यार्थी मित्रो, इथे जेव्हा एखादा पार्टनर मध्येच व्यवसायामध्ये सहभागी होतो, अशा प्रसंगी सदर व्यवसाय संस्थेला कॉलमचं नफा तोटा पत्रक बनवावं लागतं आणि त्याला अनुसरून ते खर्च, तो नफा हा त्या कालावधीनुसार वाटला जातो. फर्स्ट, प्रिपेअर कॉलम ऑफ प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट शोईंग कॉलम्स बिफोर ॲडमिशन अँड आफ्टर ॲडमिशन. म्हणजे ॲडमिशन प्रवेश होण्यापूर्वी आणि प्रवेश झाल्यानंतर असे कॉलम. सेकंड, रेकॉर्ड दी एक्सपेन्सेस and incomes in the respective columns if they are given separately. Third, calculate the time ratio if expenses and incomes are not given separately. The net profit for the entire year should be divided in the time. If a partner is admitted on 1st October, the period before admission will be 1st January to 1st October. मित्र, इथे पार्टनरचा प्रवेश होण्याची जी तारीख आहे त्या तारखेचा विचार करून कालावधी मोजला जातो. तर कालावधी मोजताना 1 जानेवारी ते 1 ऑक्टोबर असा कालावधी 9 महिन्याचा येतो आणि द पिरियड आफ्टर ॲडमिशन विल बी 1st ऑक्टोबर टू 31 डिसेंबर. हा कालावधी 3 महिन्याचा असा मिळून 12 महिने, इथे 9 महिने आणि 3 महिने प्री आणि पोस्ट कालावधी वाटला आहे. द टाइम रेशो विल बी 9:3. इथे वेळ किंवा चा कालावधी जर आपण विचार करायचा म्हटलं किंवा टाइम रेशो तर 9:3 असा येतो. म्हणजे त्याला आपण आणखी संक्षिप्त केलं तर तो 3:1 किंवा 3:1 असा आपल्याला कन्सिडर करावा लागतो. फोर्थ, कॅल्क्युलेट सेल्स रेशो. द एक्सपेन्सेस ऑब्लिक इन्कम्स or net profit may be divided in the ratio of sales if sales up to the 1st October are 9 lakhs and sales after 1st October is 3 lakhs. The sales ratio will be 9:3. म्हणजे इथे विक्रीचा जे प्रमाण आहे ते 9:3 किंवा 3:1 अशा रेशोमध्ये, अशा प्रमाणामध्ये आपल्याला विचारात घ्यावं लागेल. फिफ्थ, डिवाइड दी नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर ॲडमिशन अमंग दी ओल्ड पार्टनर्स इन देअर ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो. आणि जो नफा आहे तो नफा मात्र ॲडमिशन पर्यंतचा हा ओल्ड पार्टनरला वाटावा लागेल. त्यानंतरचा मात्र नवीन पार्टनर आणि ओल्ड पार्टनर यात सर्वांना दिला जाईल. द नेट प्रॉफिट आफ्टर ॲडमिशन शुड बी डिवायडेड अमंग दी ऑल इन्क्लुडिंग न्यू पार्टनर्स. ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट फॉर दी इयर एंडेड. इथे तेरीस पत्र, इथे व्यापारी खातं दिलेलं आहे. ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट फॉर द इयर एंडेड. डेबिट साइड, ओपनिंग स्टॉक to purchases less purchases return, to factory expenses, to gross profit. By sales less return by closing stock. इथे अकाउंट क्लोज केल्यानंतर ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट मिळेल. तो ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट आपल्याला कॉलनर प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंटला ट्रान्सफर करावं लागेल. ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट ऑफ ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट ट्रान्सफर टू कॉलनर प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट and which is divided in the concerning ratio in time ratio, sales ratio, actual ratio, which is required in the problem as per adjustment. We have to calculate and distribute that expenses pre and post for pre and post period. Profit and loss appropriation account. Also, we have to apply the same procedure for profit and loss appropriation account. and get net profit here, that transfer to balance sheet. On retirement of partner, adjustment in final accounts of retirement of partner. The partner may retire on the last day of accounting year or at the beginning of the accounting year or at any date during the accounting year. इथे पार्टनरचा जर मृत्यू अगदी आर्थिक वर्षाच्या सुरुवातीला किंवा आर्थिक वर्षाच्या अखेरीला झाला असेल तरी if he retire on the last day of accounting year, he will get the normal course his share of profit earned during the year. If he retires at the beginning of the accounting year, the question of his share in profit earned during the year does not arise. आणि त्याच्या नफ्याबाबत मात्र विचार करावा लागतो, याचा विचार करता येत नाही. However, he will get share in the past accumulated profits as per the books of account. If he retires during the accounting year, he will get his share of profit up to the date of retirement. If he retires on 31st March, he will get share of profit for the period 1st January to 31st March. He cannot have any share in the profit earned after 31st March. Profit earned during the period 1st April to 31st December, it will be shared by the continuing partners in their new profit sharing ratio. Hence, it becomes necessary to find out profit before retirement and profit after retirement. This is calculated as below. Steps. ह्या कॅल्क्युलेशनच्या काही स्टेप्स आहेत. फर्स्ट स्टेप, prepare profit and loss account in columnar form, showing columns for profit before retirement and profit after retirement. Second, show the incomes and expenses for the period in the respective column. If incomes and expenses are given separately, it will be quite easy to decide the profit. Third, calculate time ratio if the details of expenses and incomes are not given. It becomes essential to divide the net profit in the time ratio. Time ratio is calculated after taking into account the number of months before retirement and number of months after retirement during the year. If the date of retirement is 31st March, there will be 3 months before retirement and 9 months after retirement. The time ratio will be 3 as 9. It means 1 as 3. Fourth, calculate sales ratio. Alternatively, sales ratio may be calculated to divide the net profit. The sales ratio is a proportion between sales before retirement and sales after retirement. If sales up to the retirement is 3 lakhs and sales after retirement is 6 lakhs, the sales ratio will be 1 as. On the death of partners, when partner die, becomes necessary to find out the amount due to the deceased partner. The procedure for finding out the amount due to deceased partner in the same as that in the share in case of retirement of partner. The only additional problem in the case of death of partner is the calculation of the share of accrued profit or loss of the deceased partner. Death of partner may occur at any time during the year. However, retirement of a partner generally takes place at end of the year or at the beginning of the year, amount due to deceased partner is calculated by preparing his capital account. While preparing the capital account, the following points should be considered. Capital of the deceased partner. This can be taken from the last balance sheet of firm. Interest on capital. If the deed provides interest on capital from the date of balance sheet to the date of death should be calculated. Interest on capital should be credited to the partner's capital account. इथे इंटरेस्ट ऑन कॅपिटल जर पार्टनरशिप डीडमध्ये प्रोव्हिजन केलेले असेल तर अशा प्रसंगी इथे इंटरेस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट करून तो पार्टनर अकाउंटच्या क्रेडिट साईडला ट्रान्सफर करा. तर सॅलरी टू पार्टनर. इफ द डीड प्रोव्हाइड सॅलरी फॉर द period beginning from the last balance sheet till the date of death should be calculated and credited to his capital account. 4. Profit on revaluation of assets and liabilities. If the assets and liabilities of the firm are revalued on the date of death of the partners, the share of deceased partner in the profit or loss on the revaluation should be credited or debited to the capital account of the deceased partner. Reserve fund. If there is any reserve fund or accumulated profit in the balance sheet of the firm, share of the deceased partner in such reserve fund on accumulated profit should be credited to capital account. आणि जर डिकेज पार्टनरच्या बाबतचा काही रिझर्व्ह फंड अथवा काही नफ्याचा भाग असेल तर असा भाग त्या डिकेज पार्टनरच्या कॅपिटल आपल्याला त्याच्या रेशोमध्ये वाटावा लागेल. 6. शेअर ऑफ अक्रूड प्रॉफिट ऑफ द फर्म. प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ बॅलन्स शीट टू द डेट ऑफ डेथ. द डिकेज पार्टनर is entitled his share of accrued profit. The accrued profits can be ascertained entire by the preparing profit and loss account from the date of balance sheet to the date of death or on the basis of average profit of immediately preceding the year of death. The deceased partner's share of accrued profit should be taken into account by debiting profit and loss suspense account and crediting the deceased partner's capital account. Share of goodwill. Goodwill संदर्भामध्ये share of deceased partners in goodwill is to be ascertained according to the provision of partnership deed. तोही पार्टनरशिप करारामध्ये तरतुदीनुसार वाटला जाईल. Goodwill should be valued according to the terms agreed upon. The share of deceased partners should be determined. It should be taken into account by debiting goodwill account and crediting deceased partners capital account. 8. Drawings of the partners. Drawings of the partners from the date of balance sheet of the date of death should be transferred to debiting capital account and crediting drawings account. 9. Interest on drawings. If partnership deed provides interest on drawings, it should be calculated from the date of balance sheet to the date of death and it should be taken into account by debiting capital account and crediting interest on drawings account. जर पार्टनरशिप डीडमध्ये इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंगची प्रोव्हिजन असेल तर ती प्रोव्हिजन अशा पद्धतीने आपल्याला करावी लागेल, कॅल्क्युलेट करावी लागेल. 10. लॉस ऑन रिव्हॅल्युएशन ऑफ असेट्स अँड लायबिलिटीज शुड बी टेकन into account by debiting capital account and crediting revaluation account. 11. Share of undistributed loss to the extent of share of Decade's partner should be taken into account by debiting Decade's partner's capital account and crediting profit and loss account. 12th, amount received in respect of an insurance policy taken by the firm should be credited to capital account in the profit sharing ratio. After the above transactions are recording, the capital account of the Decade's partner is balanced. It represents the amount due to the Decade's partner. This amount should be transferred to Decade's partner's legal representative loans account. The loans may be immediately paid off or retained in the firm. जर डीकेज पार्टनरनी आपला काही प्रतिनिधी नेमलेला असेल तर त्या प्रतिनिधीला लिगली लोन बाबत आणि इतर काही घटनांच्या बाबत इमिडिएटली निर्णय घ्यावे लागतात आणि त्याबाबत तरतुदी केल्या जातात.